So we have finally gotten some confirmation about Danai Gurira's Michonne, who will be leaving The Walking Dead in the upcoming Season 10. Let's get into this. At the San Diego Comic-Con, Danai confirmed that she would be leaving the show. So just for a little background, she joined the cast in Season 3 when they were still in the prison, right? And basically she stayed on taking the role of herself and Andrea. From time to time she did those storylines which would kind of bounce between her and the other incredibly strong female in the pack, Carol. So who, unlike Andrea, Carol was meant to die in the prison. She did not die in the prison arc. And to be fair, Andrea's character should still have been around as well, but we got what we got, and that's fine. We move on and we move with the times. The TV show is obviously very different and very unlike the comics in many perspectives. Sorry, I was going to say retrospect. Perspectives there, and I think that's a good thing. It gives you some variety between, you can choose between the comics and you can choose between the TV show. It's up to you really what happens. For the people like me, I love to see the comic book material come to life. I love to see things like the departure of Glenn. Yes, that is a spoiler. I won't tell you what season, but obviously you should know by now. That was a gruesome moment in the series, to say the least. And that's for some, they thought it was gruesome. I thought it was fine. But then people complained and they said it was too gory. And I was basically like, guys, you're watching a show about undead people eating people, but that's too much, of course. No, that makes sense completely. Anyways, I'm getting away from the topic that we're talking about today. Like I said, I love seeing the comic book material come to life. For me, I was kind of thinking, especially with the way that each season has moved, the amount of comics they sort of cover with each season, this series needed Michonne. I'm thinking she needs to die, right? That's what happens in the next 20 issues. I'm not going to tell you which issues, but obviously the character that Michonne, the storyline she's taking, obviously, which is Andrea's, she's killed off in the comics, and I'm not going to lie about it. That was a very sad moment for a lot of people. For the story, it was crazy, considering that Andrea in the comics was Rick's love interest, and obviously we know that Michonne has taken that role in the TV series Walking Dead universe. This would have been that moment, right? This would have been the time when Michonne is going to die. But obviously Michonne is, now a hero in this series, and maybe she doesn't realize she's been bitten. Maybe she doesn't die. I don't know what they're going to do with this scenario, right? But the TV show, it definitely makes a lot of changes over time. Judith being alive is huge for this one, and Carl being not so alive, and Carl being very much alive. It's really crazy, and I'm enjoying the ride that AMC is taking us on right now, for now. And I have to admit, I saw the trailer for season 10. It looks incredible, so I'm very keen to see what they do, and I'm enjoying the ride that we're on. But don't get me wrong, they have definitely, the AMC have made some serious mistakes in the past, which have changed the trajectory of different elements of the show. The whole thing, what can you do? That's what the choices that they've made, that's how it is, and that's what we've got to deal with, right? Now, I do understand that Michonne is supposedly slated to show up in one or more of Rick's movie trilogy, so we know that she's likely not dying in season 10, so that's probably what's going to happen. She's just probably most likely going to go off to try and find Rick, which adds so many questions. Why would she leave Judith behind? Whatever. I presume that she's going to find him in the Commonwealth. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. But look, it seems like the show still has some treats for the fans. So I kind of wish we got some more information about Rick's movie trilogy by now. But they're being pretty tight-lipped about that, and that's fine. That's something that we're going to find out more about later on. But I'm not going to ramble, because I feel like I'm just talking about too much rambling here about what they could do. Because with the Walking Dead comics and the TV series, I feel like there's so much that we can talk about for this show, and so much that they can do for this show, and so much storytelling that there is. And I will tell you guys this consistently, and as we continue, I love The Walking Dead. That's what I do enjoy. It's one of the shows that I actually try and keep up with. Not just The Walking Dead, but Fear the Walking Dead and whatever this new series is going to be. I'm going to try and keep up with that as well. But like I said, I'm not going to try and ramble on too much, because I could talk about these changes for ages. But for now, if you're excited for season 10, or you just hate The Walking Dead, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you're keen to see the next series, if you think that the show sucks and you should stop watching it and I should stop watching it, if you think that AMC needs to come up with some new ideas. What do you think about this development? What do you think about Michonne leaving the show? Do you think that she's going to die? Do you think that she's going to survive? What do you reckon is going to happen? Look, as always, guys, if you like this video, if you enjoyed this video, click the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to check out some other videos on the channel. You might like the other content that I have if you enjoyed this video. Until next time, guys, spread some peace, spread some love, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.